Over 100 military officers from the US and Japan arrived in Thailand to join military drills, despite the fear of the spread of COVID-19. General Prayut confirmed that this would be carefully taken care of. Meanwhile, thousands of Thais are being stranded abroad and waiting to finally come home. This is what to know by Voice Online. I am Joe Shalawit, and here's what you need to know. In the middle of this past July, a group of Egyptian military officers were allowed into Thailand without having to be quarantined for 14 days. One from that group tested positive for COVID-19 afterwards, after spending time in Rayong province, leaving the Thai people feeling betrayed by its own government, as fear was created by the government's failure to follow its own strict measures. Not long after, Thai soldiers who got back to Thailand after joining a military exercise in Hawaii, the Lightning Force 2020 training, tested positive for COVID-19. The infected ones are among the 151 soldiers in the troop who spent 3 weeks in Hawaii. That resulted in the Thai army suspending all soldiers from going abroad to participate in any international military drill. However, on July 3rd and 4th, Thailand welcomed more than 100 military personnel from the US and Japan to participate in the military exercises. They are now staying at the alternative state quarantine hotels. Most are at Conrad Bangkok Hotel, while the rest are at Anantara Riverside Hotel and the Idol Hotel. They are not staying at Anantara Siam Bangkok Hotel, as a CCSA spokesperson misinformed the public earlier. Though the CCSA said this would be taken care of very carefully, it got many Thais thinking, do we really need to conduct the military exercises now? Is it worth the risk that we are taking? Why are the foreign soldiers allowed to enter Thailand when thousands of Thais have to keep on waiting? Royal Thai Embassy in Washington, D.C. revealed that up until July 30th, more than 4,412 Thais living in the US had requested to come home by August 31st, but only a handful are able to come back each day. For instance, according to the CCSA, only 207 Thai people managed to come home on Monday, July 3rd, while other 201 arrived in Thailand on the next day. The Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha updated with the public that after an official meeting, more lockdown measures must be eased. More international business people must be allowed to come into Thailand to help stimulate the economy and to build trust for investors. He also mentioned about the military personnel from the US and Japan currently joining military exercises in our country. He said, Army Chief General Apirat Kongsompong had made sure these over 100 soldiers must be quarantined for 14 days and must follow all measures needed. He said, quote, actually we can have everything under control if we want to do it. We need to trust our process or we can't move forward at all. Moreover, the Thai government also allowed laborers and their families from 3 countries, Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines, to enter Thailand for work purpose as well. It is still a concern for the government that those foreign laborers coming into Thailand illegally would cause the spread of the virus. The CCSA asked those at the border areas to look out for the illegal entry. This is what to know by Voice Online. I am Joe Shalawit. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I'll see you next time. Keep safe.